Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was...
Yes.
Father, my mother attended this church many years ago. When I was a little girl, she brought me here every Sunday. But it's been a long time since I have been.
It's all right, I understand. Go on.
I had a child, Father. A child who died from cancer 6 months ago. He fought very long, very bravely. His name was Jacob.
And you blame God for taking your son from you.
Blame God for taking my son? No. No, I don't blame God, not anymore, Father. I guess if I blame anyone, I blame myself. At least at first I did. A month before Jacob was diagnosed with leukemia, I did a very foolish thing. I had an affair. An affair with a friend. Neither of us meant for it to happen. Anyway, it did. When Jacob became ill, I came to believe I was being punished by God for this indiscretion, so I broke off the affair because I thought that would set things right, bring my life back into some kind of balance. But as Jacob's condition worsened, I felt I had to be honest with my husband, honest with myself, so I told him about the affair. As Jacob's end drew near, my husband became more distant, closed off, cold. After the funeral, we separated, then divorced. That was 2 months ago. I have been lost since then, Father. So very lost and alone. But in passing this church tonight, this church my mother brought me to so many times, so long ago, I sat outside on the bench next to the statue of St. Francis, and I thought about Jacob and his suffering, the life he never had, the horrible disease that took him. And then I remembered a story on the news last week about all these children in Ethiopia that are dying because they cannot get enough food to eat. Can you imagine? Not from a disease like Jacob, but simply because there's no food. I asked myself, is there a connection here? Like a connection that links those nameless children to my Jacob? And I saw in my mind's eye, I saw for the first time all the other Jacobs in the world that have died. Died from famine, died in wars, died in floods, died from disease. How many forgotten faces since the beginning? Since the beginning of the human race. How many mothers like myself? Millions? A billion? Were they any less important than I? Did they love their Jacobs any less than I loved mine? Maybe all of them are now connected to my Jacob. Somehow I'm thinking backwards through this thin thread we call time. I felt like maybe I'm not so alone after all. Maybe we're all part of something greater than just the sum of each of us. Maybe we really are all one. Have you seen the sky out there tonight, Father? It's cloudless, clear. You can see so many stars, billions of them out there. Stars whose lives burned out long, long ago, but only now their light reaches us, touches us, connects us. Isn't that what they say we're made of? Stardust. Then it came to me, sitting there looking up at the heavens. It all made some kind of strange sense at last. All those points of light up there, all those billions of stars, they are Jacob. They are all our Jacobs. That's all I wanted to say. That is my confession. I'm ready now. Please grant me absolution for my sins, Father. Please ask God to forgive me.
Deus Pater misericordiarum, qui per mortem et resurrectionem Filii sui mundum sibi reconciliavit et Spiritum Sanctum et fuit in unitionem peccatorum per ministerium ecclesiae